Hello there! Almost didn't see you for a second. Welcome to Under 2K. I'm Jordan, and Jackery's the name. The Jackery 300 Plus. And reliable, efficient energy off the grid, as you know, is its game. But is my portable buddy the perfect Christmas present for you? Let's find out, shall we? Let's fly straight into this video. So those shots you just saw were shot on my DJI Mini 3 Pro, and I would have run out of charge within an hour or less, and I had 3 batteries, but the Jackery 300 Explorer, it changed and saved the day. I literally just had one battery on charge whilst the other one was flying in the air. It was great. I could wait for sunset. Honestly, I had a blast with it, and what a great product. And Jackery are so... they're changing the way that we live our lives now, aren't they? Off the grid, reliable energy that's portable and you can take it with you, whether you're camping, you're outdoors, or even if there's a blackout. What are you going to do then? We don't all have generators. So to have something that's accessible, it's perfect for anyone who wants to live sustainable off the grid. So let's dive into this product and figure out if this is the product for you at home. So, here it is. The Jackery is in my hand, the 300 Plus, with its lithium iron phosphate batterie, or LiFePO4, which I've just learned recently. It has a cycle capacity of 3,000 watts at 80% plus before you're going to notice any drop in the years to come with this thing. Now, as you can see, it's got an AC output, and that side, AC inputs right there for charging. You've got USB out for your Cs, and a USB-A just above there. It's interesting to note that actually, of the USB-Cs, you've got one that says 15 watt and the other one here that says 100 watt if you need that extra boost. It's a little light here. There we go, boom, that's incredibly bright. Oh, and you had the SOS mode like you just saw come on then. Wow, wasn't expecting that. And of course you got your car charging point right there. And also I'm lifting it up via the handle. It's got some good weight to it. How much does it weigh? 3.75 kilograms. It's not too bad. It feels like a couple of bags of sugar. Yeah, nice light and portability. And also sleek design. I love the design of this. And also something else to note. I've only touched the light and the screen's come on straight away. I mean, if I was in darkness, I think the backlight with this, I'd be able to see exactly what I'm doing. Hang on, let's test it. And you can see right now, the light's on. So I can see the percentage, the input and the output. Obviously, they're on zeros at the moment, and the percentage of the battery of life is 25% because I was using it yesterday. But still, when you're out in the dark and you're shooting, great to be able to see what you're doing. From the Jackery website how many times it would take to charge certain items, and of course it always will depend on the wattage cost of your item. For example, it says a drone here could be 5 times. That's not specific to mine, that's just what's on their website. A computer at 80 watts 3 times. Gaming console that is 18 watts 10 times. A lighting lamp for 5 watts 22 hours. Wow, God, that's going to be on forever. Impressive. Mobile phones. Everyone's going to charge their mobile phones 13 times with the cost of 29 watts. Okay, so you're getting the gist here. However, there are multiple charging methods available for the Jackery 300 Plus. Never. Let's see what we've got here. Yep, again, I knew there was the 3. I always knew there was the 3, and I think that's what makes Jackery so unique, is the first option it's got here. But let's talk in reverse order. So car charging, I wouldn't really recommend for anyone, but if you are out and about on the go and you've got such a long car journey, say if you're going from one end of England to the other end, or traveling around the world, pop on and charge in your car. It'll take about 5.5 hours to charge from a car, 2 hours from wall charging of your AC input, and then you've got solar charging. So it says with the Solar Saga, 200 watts, you can do it in 4 hours. which is impressive. And that is for the 300 plus. You can see the guy's happy here with a solar panel on the rocks and a Jackery on the rocks as well. How'd you take your Jackery? On the rocks. I don't really think there are cons. There's nothing wrong with it. It's down to your needs, if I'm honest. So for me personally, that was enough for me on the shoot to be able to charge my devices on the go, and that was that. I didn't have to think about charging for any seconds. However, I will say I did have a camera, I had mics, and I had a drone. Now, if I had lights to add to the equation, it's going to need more outputs. For example, it's got two USB-Cs, which are great, but not everything's USB-C yet, and one USB-A. And that's where I think the 500 actually might be a more suitable option. For example, if I go on Jackery's website, I can pull up what the 500 has. Yeah, it's got 3 USB-A ports. That would be more beneficial to me. There is a con. So, for example, nothing happened on my shoot. It didn't rain or anything like that, but I would not leave this device out in the rain. It's durable. If you're gonna drop it, it could probably take a hit at a low height, not from a high height, it'll be gone. But to get wet, no, don't risk it. Not if you're spending hundreds on these things. You do not want to risk that kind of thing. And so also, I love the fact that can be powered by solar panel. It's just, or the solar saga to be more precise, but it's just a case of you've got to leave it out for that time. Well, in that case, that's a con. So guys, that's all I have time for here today at Under 2K. But did you find the review helpful in the Jackery 300 Plus? Perhaps you should leave a comment down below if you think that you're for it or against it. But guys, do me a favor. If you've loved the content you've seen, like and subscribe. Get notified when we're about to go on and do more videos. You know what I'm saying? TikTok, Instagram, YouTube itself, you know, those kind of things. And do me one more favor. Stay off the grid with your reliable energy source. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.